Okay, so if you have your software opened, okay, we are going to start by creating a new project. Okay, remember the way we used yesterday. So we are going to create a new project. So for those who are already in the file like this, you can pass even under file. You can create a new project. Those who are on the starting page, like me, you can create a new project. Yeah, a new model. A new project. You remember how we choose the display? We are using architecture display. Okay. You have the same thing. Browser. Remember the display, the template we used yesterday. Default GBR. Then click on OK. So you remember, after opening a new project, the first thing is to check the unity. You remember, UN, to change the unity if you wish, but we are keeping the default one. It was just a recall how you can change unity. Okay. Then the first thing we are going to do is to create levels. Remember, you have to create levels under the project browser. Under project browser, go to elevation. Go to elevation in project browser. Elevation, then open the surf elevation to have something like this. The surf elevation. You remember. So we are going to create levels. The first one will be, I'm going to rename it as 1 ground floor. Okay. Are we together so far? Good. Then the first level, I will also rename it. Double click and name it as first floor. Okay. You have some issues? So let me come and help. And change the elevation. Remember the elevation? Yeah. To be, let's say, 3.2 meter. Good. If we are together so far, we are going to create another level here at the top for the roof. Okay, roof level. You remember how to create levels? You have to go to Architecture tab, then all the way to the right. Somewhere around here you'll see levels under that. So click on level. After clicking on level, you have to make sure you tick the create plan view. If you don't tick create plan view, it will not be displayed in the project browser. So plan view must be checked. Good. Then bring your cursor here, click, then click again to have your level 2. So you have to correct the height. It must also be 3.2 meter as well. So the total will be 6.4. I'm coming. Then again, relabel it to call it roof. Accept. Try this. So I've created 3 different levels: ground floor, first floor, and roof level. And check if you have all those names these levels in the project browser. Do you have these names? Ground floor, first floor, roof level? Yeah, inside, yes. Good. So we are done with creating levels. We are going to start modeling now, creating walls and whatever. So please open the ground floor. Open the ground floor. And we are going to create walls. You remember how we did yesterday? Under architecture, go to wall. Okay. Go to wall. After choosing wall command, under property, you remember I have different walls. Okay. You can use let's use this wall exterior 215 brick wall. Wall exterior 215. Brick wall. Yeah. So we are going to use this. Remember, after selecting the type of the wall, you have to set the base and the top constraint. So the top constraint will be the first floor, then the base constraint will be ground floor. Good. So now, after setting this, we must start drawing. So come take a rectangle here, under draw tools, just draw any rectangle without taking. I have just modeled walls, so I'm going to give it dimensions. So for you to have a clear understanding of what we are trying to do, you remember top. Okay, so we are trying to make something similar to this. This will be the end result. Okay, so after creating the rectangle here, now we have to put exact dimensions. So select one of this bottom wall, select this bottom wall, and we want this distance to be 10 meters. Okay, 10 meters. Then on the width side, make it 6.5 meters. So we have a rectangular. So in a scenario where you want to draw a wall, okay, which is similar to the one we have already modeled here, instead of going back to walls and setting all the settings as we did, you can select one of this wall, okay, and we'll have a create similar command. Yeah, you see create similar. Or the shortcut is CS. So I want to draw another wall similar to the one I have drawn so far. Just select the wall and we will have create similar. Yeah, or CS as a shortcut. So I will click on it. So if I click on it, I don't need to go back to these settings here because it is similar to the one we have drawn. Okay, so I will randomly draw a wall like this, something like this. Okay, now I will draw another wall like this, just roughly. I want the distance from this wall to this one to be 1.6 meter. So how can you do that? Yes, and then put, that's good. Now the distance from this wall to this one, it will be 2 meters. So I will select this one and put 2 meters. Good. The last one will be 1.3 meter. Two meter this one, and this one 1.3. This one it was 1.6. This one, this is 1.3 meter. Yeah, internal. Yes, internal dimension. This one, here it is 2 meter, here it is 1.3, here it is 1.6. Yeah. So this distance here, yes, put it 2 meter as well. So this will be like let's say a living room. Here we have a toilet somewhere here, okay, and we have a staircase somewhere here. So to make sure everything is okay, we will go to one of the elevation to see if your walls are spanning from ground floor to first floor, okay, and you can always stretch this elevation. You remember, if you select one of the elevation, you can use this bubble to stretch it out. Yes. I'm going back to the ground floor. So I'm done with the walling of the ground floor. This will be just enough. So let's put the floor, because we have this floor, this one. So let's put this one. So you remember how to do that? Under architecture, we are going to place a floor, architecture, then yeah, the slab, okay, then floor, repeat it again. Under architecture, you have floor. After picking the floor, under property, we have different kind of floor. Let's use the last one, the floor timber. Yeah, let's use that. Then, remember, after selecting the type, you have to check the level. The level must be ground floor, okay? Then from there you can draw the ground floor, okay? So if we take a look here how it is, so it have an offset here and at the back as well. So I can use a rectangle, for instance, okay? After drawing a rectangle, I have to give the offset the back and at the front, okay? So you can either select one and drag to give an offset, or you can select it and use this temporary dimension to give an offset. So let's have at the back, let's have maybe 1 meter. Okay. Then the front one will have let's put 2 meters. Good, fantastic. Then we click on finish here, finish the edit mode. Then we will have our flow. Let's open the 3D view to see what we have done so far. Remember how to open the 3D. This is my model so far. This is what I have. To rotate, yes, to rotate, click on Shift. Yeah, that's true. Click on Shift, then the scroll button to rotate. Hold down the Shift key, then hold down also the scroll button on your mouse, then rotate. If you have something like this, good. That's very good. Now I will go back to the floor plan. Okay. Then I'm going to place openings here. Okay. We need to have openings. So let's start by doors. Okay, door. Those are under architecture. Then door. Select the simple one, 910 by 2. Okay, and you remember you have to go. Move your cursor to the next to the to the wall, then place. Okay, and you remember you can use these arrows to flip the door. Good. And remember to give the to move the position of the door, you can just select a door, and using these temporary dimensions, you can give the offset to the wall as if you wish. Okay. I just put a 200 millimeter. So I will create another similar door somewhere here. Okay. So I can again go back to the door, or just select the one I have created and click create similar. So in that case, I will have again the command of the similar. Then I will place another one here. Another one here. So let's put another one maybe at the back, create similar again. Let's put another one somewhere around here. Okay, so coming back to the model, we have two windows here next to each other. I just put it 500. So let's go for the windows now. Let's see which one. Let me see. So these windows are like somehow long, so we don't have that type here. We can create our own window. You remember? Edit type. You remember the way we modified? Edit type. After edit type, duplicate. Okay. Then give the name of your window. Click OK. Now what we will change, it is only the height and the width. The height was 910. We will make it, let's say, 1.5 meter for the height, and for the width we make it 600. Let's see the preview. 1.5. Then click on OK. I'm getting the notification to save the project, so I can save the project if I wish, but I will not save for now. Okay, now place two windows here, one next to another, roughly. Yeah, we have to. The distance for the first one was 800 from this wall, and the distance between one to another, it is also 800. Let's use 800 millimeter. Okay, so let's see how it is looking in a 3D view. Have something like this. I go back to the ground floor. It was 800. Yes. 800 as well. Let's create a similar window and put it somewhere around here at 800 as well. Good. So opening is okay for this side here. Now let's try to put a stair here, so somewhere around here, before creating the slab to cover the top. So because if you see well, we have stairs here. Okay, so it is around somewhere here. So let's do that. Go to architecture, and architecture, then choose stair. Good. Then under the property, it's the first thing, you are going to choose the in situ concrete. In situ concrete 150 millimeter. So the constraint will be from the ground floor to the first floor. Good. Then here below, under dimensions, you can change the like the riser and the tread, the going and the riser. So for the actual tread, let's use 300. Good. Then for the number, let's make it 21. Are you able to see it? Yeah. You can reduce it to 19 maybe. Let's see for 19. Yeah, at least let's use 19. So what you can do, if you select it, you can move it using the move command if you wish. Sorry. Click on OK. Now this green tick. If you click on OK, now the stair will be placed. So what I can do, I can select the stair. I want to attach it to the wall. Then I can use the move command. I can attach my stair to the wall like this. Yeah, if you select it, you have a move command here. I will bring it back. Okay. First of all, do you have something like this? Good. Now I want my stair, okay, to be aligned with this wall. So I will have to move it to be aligned with this wall. Okay, so I was saying that I want to move my stair to be aligned with the starting of this wall. So you can do it by move, but I want to show you another command called align. You have align command here at the top. Please locate at the top of move command. You have align AL. Yes, the shortcut key is AL. So I'm going to align. So take the command, zoom to make sure you are selecting the end part of this wall first. Okay, you can see even the guidelines. Okay, then come and select the staircase. Automatically it will be aligned. Okay, that's another useful command. So let's see what we have done so far. Have something like this. Okay. And in a 3D view, you see, for instance, I have railings on this side, so I don't need this. I can just select it and delete. Okay. Simply like that. We have created our stair, so let's create the slab and make sure that on the slab we'll be creating, we will have like an openings for the stairway. Okay. Okay. Slab. Yeah, the architecture one. Okay, and architecture, then flow. But this flow will be on the first floor, not the ground floor. Okay, so put it on first floor. Then create the boundary of the slab. Okay, like so. Good. So if I leave it like this and click on OK, I will have this pop-up. Do you want to attach the wall to the slab? For now, just click don't attach. Don't need to do that. So if I go to the 3D view, I have my float slab like this, but I don't have opening for the stairway. So do you remember how you can do that? Just select the slab and go to edit boundary. Okay. Then you create another rectangle like this. Then create another rectangle. Then click on OK. Okay, so what I did, I selected the slab. Then I went to edit boundary. So good. So I can say we are done with the ground floor. We are remaining only with placing furniture and whatever. We'll do it after. Let's try to model the top walls and openings. Done. If you are here, so let's have a break, 30 minutes. Then we'll come back and model the first floor. Good. So we are moving to the first floor now. This was just the ground floor. So navigate to the project browser and open the first floor. Okay. I think you have something like this. Yes. When you move to the first floor. Sometimes by default you have something like this. So I'm on the first floor, but I cannot see what you have drawn on the ground floor. Okay, and we need to see those walls to use them as a reference, if I can say. So if you want to see what is on the ground floor side, you will have to change. Make sure that nothing is selected. Then under the properties, okay, under the properties, go all the way down where it is in the section of underlay. Underlay. Are you able to see the underlay? So the first section is graphics, the second one is underlay. Okay. Make sure that nothing is selected, first of all. Nothing must be selected. Yeah, on the first floor. Then you see underlay. Take a look here. We have the first section, it is graphics. You have another one, underlay. You have another one, extend. So, underlay, you are able to see it. Then you see the range. Under underlay, we have range. Then under range, for me it is none, but if I click there, I can move to the ground floor. So if I put it on ground floor, now I will be able to see even the walls for the ground floor. Okay. Good. So we are going to create walls here. Then again, to create walls, I'll take the same command that we used for walls, and I will draw a rectangle again. Okay, like this. I have just drawn this rectangle of walls. This one. So if you do remember, on the picture we have, you see this wall, the upper one is not aligned with this one, and we have something like a cantilever on the other side. We have another cantilever on the front side. Okay, so that's what we are trying to do here. So this wall is not aligned with the bottom one. Okay. Then this wall. Select this wall, so the distance between this wall and the bottom one will be 900. So put 900. Okay. Then this offset here at the front, let's make it 1 meter. On the left side, 1 meter. One meter, because we are working in millimeter, it is 1000. Even on the back, 1 meter. 1. Okay, put 1 meter on all sides. 1 meter here, 1 meter here, and 1 meter here. Yeah. The reference? This is 1 meter. Yes. For this one also it is 1 meter. Even this one, it is 1 meter. So if I go to the 3D view, you have something like this for now. Yeah, we will modify it. Later. Okay, so we go back to the first floor again. Let's finish first with working on walls. Okay, create a similar wall. You remember how to create similar. Okay. Now draw a wall something like this, this. We are just going to put the dimensions. Create this rectangle here in the corner, but make sure here it is aligned with the bottom wall. Yeah. Okay. So let's use So take a look here. Okay, so I want to put 2.5 from this wall to the one on which is located on the ground floor. But if I select this, you see the temporary dimension are just dimensioning this wall. So you can just click and drag this grip here and bring it to the other wall. Now you see the dimension is showing this. So it will be 2.5 meter from this wall here. 2.5. So create the other similar wall somewhere here. Let's have something like this. Sorry. I selected this, but the length from here, we are not yet there. Let me see. Now I want to create another wall which is aligning with the bottom wall here. Urunguru. Aha ntabwo ndakageraho ariko ushobora gushyiramo bukaretse for now, biraterwa n'urukuta ndirushyiraho. So if you check on the picture, this wall is continuous. Okay, this is like a veranda, so we will not have a wall here but somewhere here. So I will create similar and create a wall maybe like this. Now I will delete this. I have created a wall here which is aligning with the bottom one, and I deleted the one which was here. Here, actually we will stretch this. I want this to come all the way to the stair. Okay. If you select a wall, we have grips. You can use these grips to stretch, to elongate or shorten the wall. If you select, you see there is a grip. You can drag to elongate, even drag to shorten. Okay. This.
What's the first one?
This one here, from this wall to this one, 2.5. So select this, and there is a grip. It is like this, I think. Your dimension is stopping here. So select it and drag it all the way to here so that you have the total dimension here. Then put 2.5. If we check well on the drawing again, we will have like an opening here. You see, we have opening somewhere here. So it means that I don't need this wall. So it is an opening. So I will have to cut it. So you see it is one continuous wall. Okay. So I will cut it somewhere here and delete the inner part. So I will have to split the wall. So if I select a wall, we have a split command here at the top. There is an icon here. Shortcut is SL on your keyboard. Split. Then I'll maybe say I want to split anywhere. The purpose is to have two different walls like this. Okay. Now I have two options. I have two ways I can remove this. I can just select one, drag it and bring it here. This is one way. Or I can use a trim command. If I use a trim command here, all I have to do is to select this one and this one, then it will be trimmed, the corner. So pay attention, when you are trimming, you select the part you want to remain. So if I click this one and click here, it means this part will remain. It will be like this, which is wrong. So I want to trim this and I will want to remain with this part, so I will have to click this part, not this one here. Sorry. So to use the trim command, yes, it is located here, the trim command. Then you have to select the first wall and the second wall. Okay. However, you have to keep in mind that you select only the part you want to remain with. So if I select this one, I must select this one because I want to remain with this bottom part, not select the top side, no, only the bottom, then it will be trimmed like this. But if I do select this and select this, you see it will be going up. I don't want this. So trim this one and this one. Now in this case, I will have an empty opening line. So this will be like a bedroom here, and we'll have a toilet here, like a living room, if I can say, or something else here. And we'll have something which is like a veranda here. But you can see that, you remember the flow that we created? It is no longer appropriate according to the modification we did. So if I go to the 3D view, you see I have empty area here. Okay, so let's try to modify the flow. To edit it, remember you have to select it and go to edit boundary. Now you have to modify the boundaries. Okay, so I can select this line. It will be going all the way here. This one all the way here. Here I have a veranda like this. Okay. Okay, I will repeat again. I will select the flow. I want to edit the boundary so it can reach this area. I will select edit boundary. Then I will adjust these lines. So you see the boundary was here. I can just select, can use move, or you can even just select and drag. It will be moved, attach it here. Okay. You can use align command if you wish. Okay, here. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's true. So do it. Then I have something like this. So if I click on yes, you have two options, attach or don't attach. So depending on what you want, let's for our case attach. No, let's leave it, don't attach. Okay, so that's it. Now in a 3D view, I have a flow like this. Sorry, this one. This one.
Yes.
So it is aligning with the bottom, the ground floor.
You check your prototype.
Elevation. Okay, the PDF. Okay, good. Let's see. So we have these walls are a bit higher. Okay, it is not. It is cutting here. Yeah, that's true. Yes, the slab. Let me see how it is. Yes, so this slab I will edit it. Okay, again. So I will create lines. It is coming like this. So I will trim this line to this and this one to this. So it is like this. So if you check well, these walls, the bottom ones are elevated. Okay, you have an offset. You see the first floor is ending here, but you have an offset here. It is one wall continua having offset. Okay, so let's suppose this offset is like 1 meter. So you have to offset this wall 1 meter. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is that this wall, this one, for instance, the top is offsetted. So if I go to the properties, I will have top offset. I will put 1 meter, and we have something like this. Okay. Good. That's what we have here. The first floor is somewhere around here, but we have an offset of around 1 meter. Okay. So you have to select the wall, the one which is the ground wall here. Have to select it. And then in properties, you have top offset. Go to top offset, then put 1 meter. Either in model, even if you do it in plan, if you go back to the ground floor, it is this one, it is this one. Yes, top offset, put 1 meter. You remember, ntuzayo hejuru, utarwo hejuru aca somewhere here. So what I can do, because if I try to offset this, it will offset uburebure bwose, kandi shaka kano gace gusa. Okay, so to have to split the wall. So ndabikorera hako n'urukuta. Ariko nkeneye kureba inkuta zo hejuru kugira ngo zifatireho as a reference. So you have to go to underlay. Now I will put first floor. In that case, I will be able to see the walls which is up. So I will select this wall. I want to split it from here. Now if I go to the 3D view, it's 2 different walls. So this can have an offset. Like that. So for this, another option, instead of giving top offset, you can come here and create another wall. which have only 1 meter on the first floor. Okay.
So also just the printer will require.
Yes, this one, this code. That's true. Okay, so can also come, select wall, create similar, but this time it will have the top as unconnected, but the height to be 1 meter. And this slab also I will edit boundary to trim this. Like this. So I think we are done with walling, so I will turn off the underlay to see the walls on the ground floor. So I will turn it off under the properties. I will make it none, so that I will have only this. Yeah. So let's put openings for this upper floor. Okay. So let's start with doors. We take a door. Okay. Then we place, this will be like a bedroom, so we need an openings somewhere here. We need an openings for the toilet. So because this is like a veranda, we need also opening. We need another one to access this veranda as well. You can put any distance as you wish. Okay. For the roof, let's go for the roof. So it is under architecture, then roof. Remember, as we saw yesterday, go to roof, and under roof types, let's select this roof generic. Let's use footprint. Then go to roof generic 100. Yeah. Okay, make sure that we are on the first floor. Then we are going to draw the roof. Okay. Using these draw tools, you will have to draw. Yeah. So I will do that. So this time I'm going by selecting line by line, like this. Like this. Click here, 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 and here. Okay. So if I bring back the our PDF file, you see how we have slopes only on 2 edges. Okay. So it means I will remove all the slopes except this edge and that one. Select this one, remove by going to unchecking define slope. You remember how we did it yesterday? Remove all these slopes, even this one. So we select the okay, select it and remove those. So I have removed the slope. It is only on this edge, this one, and this one only. Here I have removed the slope. Then click OK if you are done with that. To remove, select the line, and you have define slope here. So you have to uncheck. So before clicking on OK, the default slope is 30. So you have to reduce it. So if I click OK for now, for you to have an overview, if I go to the 3D view, you see I've done a mistake. It is on the first floor. So select and the base level, put it on roof. Yes. So something like this. Select the roof and change the base. The PDF. So if I try to bring the front view, and you see the roof here, my roof is on the same level, if I can say, okay, same plane. But on the PDF here, you see this is somehow higher, the level. Okay. So that's what I'm going to correct. Okay. This level. So I need to bring this edge a little bit higher. It's not on the same level. See how the pitch is. So to achieve this, again I will select the roof, go to edit footprint. Okay. So let me bring it in plan view. So this line here, this level, are somehow higher. So I will select this line, hold down Control key, select this one. So these two are selected. Okay, they are selected. Then here under properties, you will see offset from roof base, the first one. Okay, I will repeat again. What we intend to do is to elevate this roof. So you see it was supposed to be somewhere here, okay, but there is an offset, like maybe 1 meter or 1.2 meter here. So that's what we want to achieve. So the side which were offsetted, it is this line here and the one at the bottom here. So to do that, I will select the roof, then go to edit footprint, okay, to come in the edit mode of the roof. Now I'll select this line, that edge that I want to offset. This also I want to offset it. as well. So I will click and hold Control key on the keyboard and select this to select these two lines. Or simply you can even do like this, select like this now from the top like this. Now these two lines are selected. So if they are selected, now under the properties, the first row, it is the offset from roof base. I will put 1.2 meter. Umurongo umwe. Birashoboka. Ukitse gusa uraklika gusa selected. Nabyo birakunda. Then uza ahangaha uhindure. If you have put 1.2 meter, then click on OK. Good. Then in a 3D view, you see now how it is looking like. You have applied an offset. So this is how it is actually looking on the PDF. Good. I can select these boundary walls here and attach the top base to the roof. So again. Like this. And as this roof have a very high slope, so shift. Okay, there is a railing here. Yeah, sure. So if you want to put a railing, okay, again you have to go to architecture tab, then you see railing, click on railing. Okay, click on railing. So under properties we have different type of railing. Okay, let's use the 900mm pipe. Okay, and just draw railing here. Just like this, like just a line here, and click on OK. So we'll be having something like this. But right here, no. Okay, so I will adjust a little bit, move it somewhere here like this. And if practically we must also have railing here. Okay, so I can also put similar. We must have railing on. Here.
Yes.
Let me check. So let me show you what I'm trying to say. So you see we have the slab here, so we must have railing here on this top slab, even here. Okay. Yes. So So to cut, make sure that you are in a 3D view, of course, and make sure nothing is selected. And then properties, under extend, you will see section box here. Section box. Then tick it. You will have this box around your house. If you select on the box, you will have these grips. See the grips? So you can cut through and see the interior and everything. Like so.
So if I want to, I will just click the section box.
Yes, yes, yes. So let me put the rating here. You must also have rating here. And that's it. So let's start placing furnitures, components, rating. Let's go to placing components. So to place furnitures or components, just go to architecture. Go to architecture. Then you see this one, component. Click on component. If you click on component now, here in the drop down, you'll be able to see some furnitures, but there are few. Okay. Did you install the libraries yesterday? So for those who installed, yeah, I'm going to show you how to load it. So for instance, on the list that I have here, I have some desk, I have some parking furniture, whatever, but I don't have bed, and I want to place a bed here. So what you can do, you can come here to load family. If you click on load family, it will open files here. So for those who have installed the library, you will see the UK folder. It's in the break, so let's do other things. We insert components later. Okay, so let's see maybe how we can add some dimensions, for instance. How you can. Before going to the dimensions, I want to show you a different visual style when you are in a 3D view. Okay, we have two icons here. Okay, you see these two icons. The first one you can change from course. Okay, to medium to fine. Okay, here. Let's do it on ground floor, it will be much visible. Go to ground floor, click on the first one and go to course. If I go to course, you see how my walls are changing. I no longer have details of layers of the wall, only just in gray color. So this one, the first one, it is the detail level. Okay, if you check where the doors are just lines, I'm not yes, so the course one, it is the lowest, it gives minimum details. If you go to the medium, now I have some details, and if you go to fine, you have a full details. So I will demonstrate it on a door, it will be much visible. For the course, you see I have only lines for this door representation. If I go to medium, now I have some framing here. I'm able to see the frame. Then if I go to fine, I will have more details. Okay. So that's the difference. We have also the next one, which is a visual style. Under visual style, we have different categories. The first one is the wireframe. Okay. We have hidden line. Yes. We have shaded. So it will be like in colors. You have textures and so on. So the more you put on these colored options, the more you'll see more details of the materials and whatever. Okay. So this is the same scenario that you have in a 3D view. Okay. So if I change to let's say hidden line, now it will be in black and white, just black and white with lines only. You can put on a shaded color to see some colors. You can even put all the way down to realistic to see realistically how it will be appearing. Okay. Good. So it is, I can say it is like recommended to work in hidden line, depending on the capacity of your computer, because in hidden line the project is not too heavy, so it will be somehow quick. But if you put in realistic, so it means every movement you will be doing, the software will try to do like a rendering, so it will take it will need more graphic usage. Okay, so it is recommended to use a hidden line. Hidden line. So let's try to make this 3D view more better, taking an example to this. So if you check, yes, tiles, yes. So if you want to put tiles here, you can even edit this one. Yes, so it will be two different flow. Yes, ceiling you can do that as well. but somehow more advanced. Sorry, yes, you have to. So yes, let's try to make a 3D view that we'll put on a paper. Okay. Please come back to the ground floor. We are going to make something like this. Okay, like the one we have here. Come to the ground floor. Now go where we had a camera. I mean a 3D view, the house icon. Instead of clicking on the house, there is a drop down next to the house. Then if you click there, you'll be able to see camera. Click on camera. Okay, you see I have a camera on my cursor. Then position it somewhere like here. Then point it to the house like this. Automatically you have something like this. Then we are going to adjust to make sure we have the boundary of our. Okay, so again we select it, go back to the ground floor, then we can adjust. Position. Did you see how I did it? Okay, so I will repeat it again. So what I did, I went to the ground floor. Then you can even go to the view. Now let's use this one. You remember where we used to go to the 3D view? Instead of clicking on this little house, click on the drop down which is there. Yes. You go to camera. So you see you have a preview of a camera. Place it somewhere here and point it toward the building. Okay. Then automatically you'll have something like this. And then you'll use these grips to adjust the height and okay. So you make sure here it is selected first. If it is selected and go back to ground floor, you'll be able to see it. Okay, now select here, select the grips here to select the camera. Okay, then we have in the property box here, there is where you see under camera, you see eye elevation. Eye elevation. You have also the target elevation. So if you try to change this, let's say to 3 meters, the eye elevation to 3 meters, you see it is changing. Okay. If I put it 4 meters, let's say, 4 meters is too high, let's put 3 meters again. I think 3 meters is okay. This is just a view that you have saved that you can use in.
Also, you can take some like this. You can also the realistic.
Yes, of course. You can even go to realistic. You can go to shaded view. You can change. Okay. To make it even more interesting, you can we have here at the bottom we have shadows. You can even open shadows, so you have like shadow. Okay. Yeah, there is a shadow here. Akantu kameze nk'akampure kariho akantu k'umuhondo.
If you are all in like that, can you still?
Yes, you can still rotate. Yeah, the same. So the good thing about Revit here, so for instance, let's say these bricks, because the wall is composed of bricks, maybe you want to add a plaster. So it means if you select one of the wall and add the plaster, it will be added to all the remaining walls. So let's do it, because these bricks are not looking good. Just select one of these and go to edit type. Okay, don't duplicate, just click on edit. Just add a layer of finishing of a plaster. You know how to add it. Okay. Up. It must be up. Outside the core, as before, I'm going to put a plaster, and even at the bottom, it means at the interior side and the exterior side of the wall. Plaster. No need. Or you can do that, but there is no need. Okay, give it a thickness. We'll add another one. This one I'll duplicate. So the wall will be behaving like this: a plaster and a plaster. Click OK. So we have something like this. Okay, so before we go to the break, I would like to complete the step that we didn't complete yesterday, the last step, so that when we come back, we will be able to have your certificate. So remember, there is a step that we said we will do today. So I will ask you to log in again to your account. You remember? So you can see we have a curtain window here, not a normal window like the one we have. So we are going to try to remove this and put something similar. So go to the first floor and delete the one we have. Delete the one we have created. So we are going to use the curtain wall to have this, right? So curtain wall is under architecture. Then if you select wall, the normal wall, then under properties, the properties, you go all the way down, you see curtain wall. Okay, you see curtain wall here. Then we are going to use this curtain wall storefront. Let's use this one. Yes, select the wall first of all. Under architecture, select wall. Then under properties type, go all the way down, locate curtain wall. Then select curtain wall storefront. Okay. Then make sure it is going from the first floor all the way to the roof level. Good. So go to edit type here and make sure this embedded, automatically embedded, it is checked. Okay. Make sure it is checked. Okay. Please go to architecture, then click on wall. Then under the property, select under the different type of walls, go all the way down, you will see curtain walls. Then click on curtain walls storefront. That's what we are going to use. Okay. Storefront. Okay. Then after selecting the storefront, click on edit type and make sure that embedded automatically it is checked. Yeah, it is checked. Automatically embed is checked. Make sure it is checked. And make sure the top constraint is roof, the base constraint is first floor. If it is done, now I'm going to zoom here. I'm going to place a wall from here all the way to here. In the corner that we had here. Because you remember it is like in the corner here. Okay, so that's what I did. Then if I go to the 3D view, I will have something like which is empty somehow. See, it is empty here. Good. It is here. So what we will do, I will select the curtain wall that we created here in a 3D view. Make sure the curtain wall is the one selected. I'm going to attach it to the roof. Okay, select, then attach top base to the roof so that it can go all the way to the roof like it is in here. Yes, you see it is attached to the roof. So the last thing we want to create is to create these mullions, okay, to have the boundary of the curtain wall. So you see our curtain wall doesn't have boundary yet. Okay. So to do that, under architecture, you will see curtain grids. So if you select curtain grids, you'll be able to place curtain grids maybe horizontally or vertically. So from the picture that we have only one horizontal one around somewhere here. It is the only one we have, this one. So I will place only one here. Just click, and then it will be placed. You see, it is there. Make sure that we have only one. Good. So the last step will be to create mullion. This mullion. Under architecture, we have mullion. Select mullion. Okay. So after selecting million, we want to put million on all grid line. Select all grid line here, and then come and click on your curtain wall. Now you see I have the boundary, the million. Okay. Okay, you are lost?
Yes.
Okay, so let me start again. Okay. So I'm going to create this one, so you will be able to see what's happening. Okay. First of all, I went to the first floor, and I want to create a curtain walls. Maybe I will remove even this. Okay. Go to wall. Go to wall. Then select. Go to architecture. Then select wall. Then under property, you will have to select curtain wall storefront. Okay. Make sure it is going from first floor to the roof level for the constraint. Okay. Then I'm going to create another one. Let's say from here all the way to, let's say, here. This is an example. You can see it is still empty because we don't have the framing yet. See, it is different from this. It is still like empty. No million yet. If I go to the 3D view, let me try to bring the front. This is the curtain wall, but it doesn't have the boundaries yet. What's happening? In order to not confuse you, I will do something like this. Maybe it will be much clear for you. Okay. So take a look here. Let me remove even this. Okay. Select all under curtain wall, then I will create one from here all the way, let's say here. So take a look in a 3D view. Okay. Okay, this is the what I have so far. Okay, now from the PDF you see that it is going all the way to the roof, so here. So that's why I'm selecting the curtain wall and I'm attaching the top to the roof. You see, I have something like this. Can you please, before I continue, can you please try to have something like this? The next thing is to create the grids where to do like a partition, if I can say. Okay, so to do that, okay, it is done under architecture again. It's a matter of adding curtain grids. We have curtain grids here. Okay, so for my case, for this grid, I have a grid. This is one grid. This is another grid. So if you want to delete a grid, you come, select it and delete. It will be deleted. Okay. Select it. Sometimes it may be pinned. Okay. You see this pin. You have to click on it to unpin. Then if you delete, it will be deleted. Are we together? Okay, so if you select a grid, you can delete it. So I want just to do like a cross. Using a grid, you can come and place a grid in the middle. So we will have like how many? 6 panels. Now select the mullion. Okay, select the mullion. We have different types here of millions. I'm using 50 by 150. Okay. Then make sure all grids are selected here. All grids. Then click on this. Click on the curtain wall. Then you see it will have like boundaries. Okay, you see now? You see? If I try to zoom, if I go even in the plan view, now it is a curtain with frames. But it will be done by those who have already installed the library. Otherwise, I don't know if others will be able to see how it is to do the practice, but you will be able to see how it is done. So for instance, this panel, I want to put a door in this panel. So I must come and put a cursor around here. And I want to select only this panel. So by clicking on a tab, okay, you see, I can toggle between what to select. Just put the cursor, hover over the cursor, then click on tab key on your keyboard. Make sure the panel is the one selected. You can see the panel is selected like that. Then click. In that case, I will I will be sure that I'm selecting the panel only. Then go under properties. Okay. So to select, just put a cursor here and click on tab key on keyboard until you see the panel is highlighted. Then select it using your mouse. Some doors for the curtain walls, so they are under library. We must first of all bring it to our project. So I will go to insert for those who have library. Those who don't have library, just follow the steps. Okay, if I go to insert, I have load library. Okay, I have load library. Insert tab here at the top. Then you see load family. Okay. Yes. So for those who have library, they have the UK folder. Okay. So under UK, you'll see curtain wall panels. Under curtain wall panels, we have different panels here, and we have door. Okay, we have a double door. You can see the preview here. Okay, so I'm going to bring one of these. Okay, I'm bringing the door single glass frame number 2. This one. Okay, then click open to load it into your project. Place the loaded door here. I will make sure I select this panel now. Okay, then under the property here, I will be able to see the door that I have imported. Now you can see here, it is now a door with a handle. If I go to the first floor, this is the door. I can choose where to open it, like so. Good. Okay. So let's continue. It is a little bit advanced. That's why it seems like you are lost. Okay. But you can see that we are approaching the view we have here. So let's prepare this 3D view and put it on a sheet to see how you can save it as a PDF document. So open that view where you had your camera. Remember where you had your camera? So open it. Okay, so you'll have something like this. So we are going to do some touches to this to our view here. So make sure that nothing is selected. Nothing is selected. Okay, and open the graphic display here in the property. Are you all here? Go to this where you had the camera. You remember the camera that we set? Then make sure nothing is selected. Under properties, open the graphic display. The graphic display. To properties and open graphic display. It is here. Okay, the shortcut is GD, okay, on your keyboard. So what we want to do here is to activate these smooth lines, because you see the lines here are somehow not well drawn. Okay, so click on smooth line with anti-aliasing. So this one, if I click on apply, take a look on my 3D view. If I click on apply, now it is looking much more good. Okay, before it was like this. Make sure this is activated, click on apply. It is the graphic display that I have opened. Smooth line with anti-aliasing. Yes, model display. Then activate the smooth line with anti-aliasing. Yes. No transparency. Because then apply. You will see that your model is coming much better. To make it more interesting, let's add shadow. So go to the shadow as well. Make sure the cast shadow and shadow ambient are also activated. Good. Then click on apply. Yes. Can you open? Do you have graphic display? Okay. Under model display, make sure that smooth line with anti-aliasing is activated. Okay. And then move down to the shadow. And make sure that cast shadow and shadow ambient. You can see this is almost matching what we had here. Okay. Good. So when you want to put your drawings on a sheet, okay, that's what we are going to see. Under the project browser, move all the way down to sheets. There are sheets. Okay. Yes, expand the sheet all. You will see you have a named sheet. Okay, double click on it. It will open a sheet with a title block. Just double click on the sheet named unnamed. You'll have this. Okay. There is a way you can even customize this title block and to match your maybe company title block and whatever, but we are not going to see it. We will be using this. Okay. So to place our 3D view on the sheet, very simple. Under the project browser, you see we have 3D view. Okay. And we will be able to see the 3D view 1 or 2 depending on the name we had. Okay. Select it and drag it to the paper. As simple as that. And you will see size crop here at the top. Size crop. Click on size crop. Yes. And make sure scale is the one which is ticked here. Okay. And under width you can put like 500. That's what I have. Okay. So we are going to save it as a PDF to end. Okay. Not link. You can simply even click Ctrl P. It's the shortcut to print. Okay. Ctrl P. Oh yes. Okay. can put the file name. You can choose where you want to save it, like a normal printing. Okay, yes, I'm coming. Let me save mine on let's call it shelter project. So after choosing the location, then you can click on OK or on preview before you want to save. Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. Desktop. So of our introduction to Revit architecture. Thank you for your attendance.